Did you really think we were gonna do all this testing of all these world cars and not drive a 911? Seriously? Come on now. Well, Frank, he was kind enough to say not only a 911, but a 911 that is, wow, bright yellow, complete with bright yellow seatbelts. Here's the thing. I know you are fully expecting me to say World Car of the Year, 911 or 992. And that would completely stand to reason considering my history with these vehicles. However, I had to make a deal with both the World Car Awards organization as well as Kumo that I would not just vote 911 on everything. But with that, we still have to take the opportunity to drive an M8 competition. Come on, 600 horsepower. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
I get why they have that car and why they've made it. And it's fun. I'm not sure that when they took the decision to drop the 6 Series badging and go with this, and I get it, for them it's more like the next generation of that car. For whatever reasons, business reasons, they've tweaked the portfolio around, and now it's called an 8 when it was called a 6. But to me, if you're going after the customer who sees, and to a lot of people, bear with me on this, but to a lot of people, the progression in the model nomenclature is also about becoming bigger, not in terms of size necessarily, but in terms of what you get.
This thing is a weapon. 617 horsepower, come on now. And it's so usable on a freeway. Like, I'm going down the road here at like around 70 miles an hour, and it's so relaxed. It wasn't that long ago that ridiculous cars like these were not usable in daily scenarios like this.
The appeal of this really large, well-appointed convertible / coupe, maybe it needed to be significantly different from that outgoing 6 Series. So to me, the
design or size?
Everything.
Other manufacturers look to this as the benchmark. And when I say other manufacturers, I don't mean when they're developing a new car. I mean the people that are designing and engineering cars you buy at other car companies. They take the money they earn by selling you a car, and they buy this.
I think it's a much better car than that 6 Series was.
I would agree.
In terms of design, engineering, performance, everything.
Yes.
But I'm just wondering why it's there. And so that's got nothing to do with the car itself and how it drove on the road the other day. I had fun with it.
I would argue it's there because an S-Class coupe exists.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it necessarily goes up against that.
Did you know that the engine that they have in that thing, the code name for that engine is S63? It really is.
That's
I mean, that's
bizarre.
I don't know where they came up with that.
I know where they came up with that, and so do you.
There is a certain personality in driving this that one can't deny. So a PS to those 2 992 episodes we did in Spain, finally, November of 2019, so that's almost a year after the car was introduced, they have officially revealed the manual transmission derivation of a 992. So rejoice! I would argue the M8, more so the M850, is a better driving car than the S63 or S550 coupe. It's a more dynamic car. There's more feel to the steering in the car.
A lot of people said that they like the 8 Series with the big engine more than the M8 because the M8 is a little...
Did you see my episode tomorrow?
Is that what you've said?
That's exactly what I said in my episode.
A lot of people said that at the Global Drive as well.
The trend nowadays, obviously, very much take the paradigm from devices, which we've talked about ad nauseum in many episodes. Not safe, not a good trend. This will not turn out well. However, you look at examples like this, where the mode button, where if I want to change the mode button here, there are 2 large red buttons. All I got to do is hit it with my thumb, not even taking my eyes off the road. That is good UX design. In the Porsche, they have 4 toggle switches, and that controls most things.
This is no criticism of the car itself. I enjoyed it. I had driven it just a few days back in
Portugal.
In Portugal when the Global Drive happened, and on the track too. and we drove the convertible as well. Really nice car. Had a great time with it, but I just don't see the purpose of why it's there. And sometimes that leaves you a little cold.
You know, I spent so much time in this episode talking about all the technicalities of picking out the outliers and driving dynamics and all kind of stuff. But there's one huge aspect to this that I forgot to share with you. You gotta have some fun with it. Oh my God, a lot of fun with it.